Hi everyone, it's Jen from Mind's Eye, and we're gonna do Cantankerous review. This is for the week ending November 23rd. And basically all is a do, all is a boo, all is a shoe, all is a goo, all is a moo, a do, a loo. They're all crazy, they're all cantankerous, they're all like trying to get done. They're trying to get DUN, they're trying to get DUNN and all of it. They just can't. They're all like this all day long, all week long. They're like ripping through paperwork. They're trying to find the fun. They're trying to find the done of the lun, of the pun, of the hun, of the gun. They're trying to find everything that was a Ron of a show. Oh no, Ron White. And then all of a sudden you go, why is Ron White in here? And he goes, you can't run on a done, on a lun, of a pun, of a son, of a gun. You can't even do it anymore. You can't do it anymore. Everyone knows you. No, they don't. I'm still laying low. I'm still laying low. Spell it. The ley lines. The ley lines came in right through Stonehenge and exploded out with Agent Orange. No, they were ecovists. They were activists. They were all of it. They had to be done. And then all of a shoe of a boo of a goo. They're ghosting you. And then they go and they do it all over again. And the dip of the sit of the gip it out and giddy up and get out there right now. Can't even sun up to son of a gun to all of it. And that is all week long. So what's the remnant? All is a do. ADU. ADU is a shoe, an SCW, Jewish word of a done. ADON. But then somebody put an E and they went, no, ADON means that you go about a bow, ABOU, and everyone messes it up. So basically, it kind of is still Icarish, tickerish, and then you have black licorice. And then they say, see, I told you. I told you, I told you, I told you, you do a do, and you do a boo of a sue of a do. No, ASU. Large three. To a T of a me. A of me. Even Georgia says it's for free. It is for free if you get down here about Lake and Riley. And then when they say, get here now, get here now, go get them now, it's no, why? Budget. So when you see that on the camera, you go, anymore. And you literally have to start laughing because you're like, I can't even talk like that. How come your accent changes? I'm a magician. Everyone wants to speak through me. Everyone. That is how it's here in Connecticut. Everyone speaks through you, even with your hardest lock, block, and protect. It still comes through. You can't even make it up anymore. So that would be my family speaking through on how do this was to get it done now. They cannot live like this. Literally, that is what it's like all day long in America. So, smooth transition to the highest point of reform. So, when I go and I actually do it for the Lake and Fun, I say not Lake and Riley Fund, it is Lake and Fun. Lake, I need to sit at a lake. Why? I need to rejuvenate. That's all you need. So when I see this to the whole point where I can't even do this anymore, you go, well, the first snow is coming to Connecticut. Cornered. I'm cornered. Do it all. Just do it all. No, you can't go. No budget. Why? Lament. lament, free. It's for free. Really, how do? So when that actually happened to the point of grace, to the point of line, to a constant way of a constant bane, which is a pagan term of pre-Yule, where you're counting in a blessing fold to come to you, towards you. You can't be done, which means you can't be Lucifer-like, devil-like. You have to be gentle. You gotta be consistent. You gotta be at ease, at rest, at most, at least a little times during the day. A little times is usually about 3 to 4 hours. You gotta take a rest. So when it actually gets to the point where even with me, I get woken up constantly, daily, because it's not done inappropriately with a knock on the door from the kids. Knock on the door before you come into mom and dad's room. Please call me, email me, text me. Don't go through your own way. This is not urban. This is dirt road. Dirt road. You can't even make it up. So when it happens and you're trying to speak in your own way, it is, do we have to go to that point where it's all silent on the home front and we have to speak like this every day? There's something wrong. Something wrong. Can't rectify it. Just keep it. Just keep it. I agree. It works best at night. So when I have it to the point of grace of being gray, I have to say turning 38 this week was the best known result of getting it DONE to be the best at laid up because someone thought giving me the gift of fibromyalgia per se was good because I was a good visiting nurse on an end. So when I have to say thank you, whoever the criminal was, because I was just following policy and procedure going to the bathroom, you have to say something was great on your end because someone else got a do it done and had to sit there and go, no, I'll be gray and old on the day of done. And that's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. So, with that being said, that is how much it is. In reality, when you're still transitioning from farm to farm, you can't be it done. You can't be it done. That's all you need to know. And that is the week coming up. It is jury duty. It is dunst duty, DUNST. It is up to the point of sitting in the corner with a dunce hat. It is sitting there like Bart Simpson saying, I will not do this over and over again. And then to the point of holding the nuclear vial like Bart does all the way through to the go it forth, and be what may, to where infantry is a sit still, up to the point of a peasant review. And that's all you need to know. Highly derogatory for the next week throughout this weekend of trying to figure out the me, lamu, lama, ateta of a toto, Africa. All about it. To where it actually looks like it says it might be good to actually go for a witch hunt. Who can do it legally and lawfully to put it into them. Due process. So when we do due process, you can't even do it enough on the highest regard. Highest regard. Now, loopholes, there are some, There are some you can't get it done without a loophole. Well, no, look at all these policies and procedures and all these penalties and fees, and then all of it that comes through that you have to have it done. Nope, kill that thought. So when it comes to the point of impedance to the highest degree of the fourth time of it's not pertinent to know how my boyfriend prior to my marriage was going to the beach with me, that has to pertain to a child who has suicidal ideations at 9 years old. That's all you need to know because it would have looked into already by the parents. So, with that being said, when you're going on with it and actually doing it in your own way without policy and procedure, and you say, well, I'm to do my job with the best of my abilities. I didn't know because that wasn't part of onboarding. You have to actually look forward, Ford, Ford Company, GE, Chevy. What is Detroit doing in here? Flint. Something in the water? I think so. Check the tap to the tab of the brew. Get it done. So when you have it all, to be it all, to know it all, to sew it all, to bay, to lay, to stay, to be a bay, it truly is still the go to hell ceremony for free. Because defunding the police was the best idea upon eating a pea to Pi Day 3.14 to pi to p, a derogatory term per se of urine, UPS. So when it goes through like that and you're actually running it down, that is the thought of criminal process when someone is so intoxicated that they boil down to one word, to letters, to numbers, to symbols, and they just say, I made my mark and walk away. That is how simplicity goes. And when they sit there for 1 to 4 years, they say, no, 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 I got it. No, 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 it was already done. Yeah, we know because we found it. Remnant review. Remnant review is a basis of known of getting it done to find out what actually happened and conspired and transpired during a day of someone's intoxicated state. To be it all, to sting it. So when I actually have to say, at point when I was a visiting nurse, now retired, because I'm again tired and I need to be retired. So it was best interest to retire from the profession, that you couldn't even believe how fast it came through to come through on a bay. I don't know which one yet, but it will come through at some point when it's time and not time in a coffee cup. That's all you need to know. So, with that being said, look forward through Thanksgiving as you have contentment that day, eating your dessert appropriately and saying, we're here, we're good, and we're all done. I'll talk to you soon.